MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Texas Rangers and the Detroit Tigers. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Michael Fulmer gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the bump, Michael Fulmer. Boy, what really turned his career around, learning the straight changeup. Always had a big arm when he came up in the Mets farm system, but since he arrived in the big leagues, more than that big arm, the fastball 95 to 97 miles an hour. Straight changeup, one of the best in baseball. Also has a curveball to go along with it. If he brings the changeup and the good one with him, he will be really tough to hit.
The 1-1. Takes that one for strike two on the inside corner. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. The 1-2. Hit to first. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you have to love the thump that Joey Gallo is providing at the plate right now. He's truly one of the great power hitters in the game. I love watching him, and he's got elite power. That's the kind of power that he can hit it over the light towers, and he can hit home runs that will show up on show track and everything else. So anytime he steps into the box, he's exciting to watch.
Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
Reyes is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number two.
Third, the left fielder, number 4, Ralph Kiner.
At the plate, Ralph Kiner. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Top of the first just underway here in Motown. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order, and now the Tigers will get their first opportunity here. No score. Lance Lynn is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Rangers. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Lance Lynn is a strike-throwing machine. Not an overpowering guy. He's 92 to 95 miles an hour. He's going to throw anywhere between 60 to 70% fastballs. Does have the slider and does use his changeup. He's primarily a fastball-type pitcher. If he has that good breaking ball, he could be really tough.
Into the box, Harold Castro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Now at the plate, Victor Reyes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 1-1. A bouncer to the left side, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with a single, setting the table for the big boys.
Next for the Tigers, Eric Hosmer. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 0 for 4. Lynn has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Reyes, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. Andrus. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning. Here now the 2-2. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike three.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. The 1-1 home. Fouled off. And he popped him up. In there, a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for two.
That is it. The designated hitter, Willie Calhoun.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. Pulled toward right center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
Into the box now, Ronald Guzman. And now following the two-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. To 2-2 now. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
The 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire the side. One left for Texas. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Nico Goodrum. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And there's ball two now. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is through into right field for a single.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
That is fifth, the designated hitter, John Hicks.
Digging in, John Hicks. His prior history in this matchup, he's just 1 for 6. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and
The
second, no
left
out,
fielder,
and the guy on the bump
number
really
14.
needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Coming to the plate now, Kristen Stewart. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Goodrum over at second. Hicks on at first with nobody out. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And patrolling the outfield today is Nomar Mazara, one of the young superstars in our game right now. But he doesn't take his defense for granted. He's the big chill out there, making the game look easy with a strong and accurate throwing arm.
So stepping in, Jordy Mercer. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Bottom of the second here with no score. Ball 2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Number 34, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Three-two pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Stepping in now, number 34, 1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Working for the punch out and the offering. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Standing in now, Jeimer Candelario. Full count now, 3-2. And this will be fouled away. The payoff pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Kiner on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Up next for the Rangers, number 15. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Hard hit ball to second. And he couldn't quite get high enough to pull that one down. It's into right center, a base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Into the box, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Coming into this one against Michael Fulmer, he's gone 2 for 6. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Elvis Andrus waits on deck. A runner at first with no outs here. Fouled away. High in the air out to center field. Reyes is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Elvis Andrus.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Runner at first here, 1 man out. This is line to left. Stewart is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the center fielder, Danny Santana.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Danny Santana. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-1. Pitch inside. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, the difference between a caught stealing and a stolen base is often pretty small, and that was a really good example. If that throw didn't make the fielder reach across his body a little bit, I think he could have been out.
Yeah, Dan, the throw wasn't all that bad, but it did end up a little more on the third base side of the bag, and that may have been the difference. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stewart will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Tigers lead this one 1-0. Striding in once again, Harold Castro. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. The 1-2. Pops this one up. Gallo in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Victor Reyes.
Ready now, Victor Reyes. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Lynn's ready. They'll try to put him away here on 2-2. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the 3rd frame will continue.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Good job.
In now, Nico Goodrum. Left side, but well foul. Hosmer leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Tigers leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So next to the plate for Texas, Ralph Kiner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The third baseman.
So after
13.
the line out on the fastball, might be a pretty good time to check out the pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. So one away here with the bases empty, and up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, onto the bullpen roof, and gone. Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot, and the Rangers have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Into the box now, Nomar Mazara. Outside, 2-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. To his left, it's knocked down at third. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Now that designated hitter, Willie Calhoun.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
There goes the runner. 2-2 the count. Set to deal on 2-2. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Stepping in, Ronald Guzman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Grounded up the first baseline. Hosmer has it. Oh, look at Hosmer. Just late. He's safe. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Stepping up to the plate, number 15. He singled his last time up. Now the 1-1 pitch is a slider taken for a ball.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here. The 2-1 home. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores. Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The set and the 1-1. In there, 1-2 now. Calhoun at second. Guzman on at first with 2 down. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Castro sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Rangers 2 and the Tigers 1. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Leading off the inning, John Hicks, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
Well, that's ball three. The Tigers would love to get a leadoff walk to start this inning.
Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Stepping in now, Kristen Stewart. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Nope. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jordy.
Ready for another chance? Jordy Mercer looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Ground ball sent back up the middle. 1 there. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Elvis Andrus. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Here it comes now to Andrus. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Pitch is popped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the center fielder, Danny Santana.
So coming to the plate, Danny Santana. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Two and two.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Ralph Kiner, and he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Digging in and looking for more, Joey Gallo. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters, but he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Hal Newhouser comes into work out of the bullpen now. And Dan, are you surprised that the starter's day is done?
I am a little, Matt, but this is one of those moves that people will debate forever. I think he could have pitched a little bit longer, but I understand the idea of bringing a lefty in to face this upcoming left-hander as well. So we'll see how this works out.
Nomar Mazara will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. This is line to left, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Up next for the Rangers, the designated hitter, Willie Calhoun.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Willie Calhoun. It was a walk in his last trip. Kiner, the runner at third. Gallo on second. Mazara is over at first with one away. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Here now the 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, Ronald Guzman. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rangers 3 and the Tigers 1. Leading off the inning, number 34, and they'll need him to get something going here. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left.
Now batting, third baseman, Jamer
Next up for Detroit, Jeimer Candelario. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Harold Castro. Lifted the other way out to left center. Kiner is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Victor Reyes.
Ready once again, Victor Reyes. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And there he goes towards second. Swing hard liner to left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump. But this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box now, Eric Hosmer. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Right side, but it's well foul. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Nico Goodrum. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
Two and 1, here it is. Fastball well outside.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Gone! It's a grand slam! So he will touch them all on the grand slam, and it's now 5-3.
They were so close to getting out of this mess. 2 outs, 2 strikes, but then the grand slam gave him something could handle, and he pays for it dearly.
Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Lynn's ready. Here's the 1-2. Line drive to center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound, and he'll motion for the bullpen. That's going to be all for Lance Lynn. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Rafael Montero takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
48, Rafael Montero.
Standing in now, Kristen Stewart checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Hit down the line at first. The 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Andrews is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. But the damage has been done for the Tigers, and it was done right here. A grand slam home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 5-3 in favor of the Tigers. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And a good start to the inning for the Rangers. It's going to be a leadoff double.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Stepping in now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Cue shot here out towards short. And 1 gone.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Elvis Andrews.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Elvis Andrus. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Here's the 1-1. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch inside the throw, and he's called out on a close play at third. And the 2-1.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Danny Santana.
Standing in, Danny Santana. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Full count with 2 outs now. So if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And here's the 3-2 from him. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Coming to the plate now, Ralph Kiner. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here it comes on 1-1. Got him reaching there. Strike 2. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Full count now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here's the 3-2. Fouled off. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So striding in, Joey Gallo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. One and one. Here it is. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. Taken high and deep to right. Castro is there. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Jordy Mercer now. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Number 34 is on deck. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Into the box, number 34. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Throw won't get him.
The batter, the third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario. The 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, I don't know if he wasn't looking for it or just got fooled a little bit right there, but that was actually a decent slider to do some damage with.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Mercer stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The right fielder.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Harold Castro. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. All even at 2-2. Here it is. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 left for Detroit, and it remains 5-3. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Line to the right side, but foul. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. And he got him.
The batter, number 5.
Next will be the designated hitter, Willie Calhoun. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to Mercer at short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Runner at first following the error. And here comes the first baseman, Ronald Guzman. The 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. There's one on to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Detroit Tigers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Hal Newhouser gets the W on the mound. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 5 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.